Good morning. Oh, actually, I don't know if you'll be watching this in the morning, but it's morning for me and it's Friday. So good morning from me on this happy Friday. I am going camping today. So last night I took my car to my friend Cass and Al's place and we just checked it out in terms of what it's going to need to build the bed base. Al is an absolute whiz and a godsend and I wouldn't be able to do any of this without him. So he is going to help me build the frame, and by help me I mean he's going to build the bed frame for me in my car so I can like camp in it properly. But we've checked it out, like the seats go down flat. So for today, we're like, well, it's a beautiful weekend. We were meant to be going to Tofino, but we can't because of COVID. So instead we're gonna go to like a local place. I think it's just like a private campsite in Squamish or near Squamish. So about an hour outside of Vancouver. And I am just gonna like put the seats down flat, put like just a camping mattress, like what you normally sleep on the ground on in a tent. I'm gonna put that in the back and sleep in my car for the first time. I didn't think I'd ever be excited to be sleeping in my car, but here we are, Canada. So last night I went to Home Depot and Canadian Tire and bought so much stuff for camping. I'm gonna do a separate, I guess, YouTube clip on the breakdown of the cost of like buying the car, insurance, all the camping gear and everything. So I won't go through cost, but I'll just show you quickly my setup for what I'm taking for the weekend. And yeah, I'll show you the weekend. All right, so I've laid everything out. You can kind of see it all here. There's quite a lot of stuff. Car camping is very different to tent camping and a bit more luxurious, which I am all for. So you get to take lots of gear and like you're not carrying it on your back or anything, which is ideal. So I'm just gonna pan over everything and just explain what I'm bringing as I do so.
So going from left to right, I have an esky, I've got some cooking utensils, I've got some food, board games, a different book and my Kindle, I've got insect repellent, just some different things for cleaning, and then I've got torches and then my clothing and pillow for sleeping.
So we have arrived at our campsite. The drive here was so beautiful. It was just like amazing snow-capped mountains on like one side of the road, and the other side was just green forests. We were driving through forests. So that was really cool. It took maybe like 20 minutes outside of Squamish to get here, and it was actually quite off-road. Like it was normal road for a little bit and then complete dirt road. Like you couldn't see 5 meters in front of you, which I'll put a little clip in and you'll see, or I will have already put a clip in, so you will have seen. And then getting into the actual campsite, there was huge like trenches filled with water and it was super muddy. So I'm very glad I have a 4-wheel drive. Like you could do it in a normal car because there are some people here with like Lexuses, but they are 4-wheel drive as well. So I think you'd need a fairly sturdy car. But we've got a little campsite here. There's a few people around, but not too many, which is good because social distancing. So we are just gonna set up a little area to like eat and hang out and sit in our chairs and just chill for the afternoon and have some drinks.
So what are we doing, Sarah?
Just chopping some firewood.
Hey,
In a mood for.
show us how it's done.
Oh, that one's a good one. Not very accurate.
Piece of wood over and stomp on it.
Hey!
am just back from camping, just home now. Oh my goodness, it was such a good night. It was just so much fun to just get out of the city. I realized it was probably the first time I've spent so long out of my apartment since COVID began. So it was just amazing to be in nature again and literally just like sitting around a campfire amongst trees, just chatting away and having a few drinks. So it was just a lovely evening. So much fun as well. So we ended up going like probably 35 minutes outside of Squamish in this really remote little place. Like, I don't think I could find it again if I tried to. But it was down like a whole lot of different winding roads, and it was just in, I think, just public property along a river. But it was really quiet. So there was maybe a couple of different groups there, as well as us, but we just had our own little patch amongst trees. We just set up a campfire and had our cars there, and it was great. And sleeping in my car went really well. It was really warm, a lot better than sleeping in a tent, that's for sure. The setup was really basic, as I've shown you in the video. Like, it's literally just a sleeping mat and a sleeping bag and a pillow. But we're gonna fit out sort of the bed frame and everything this week, so then I'll have a proper setup, which is really exciting. But yeah, successful first night camping in the car. Oh, there's a lovely homeless guy there. That's fantastic. Vancouver.